Keystone Goes Off Topic Facebook Live. This is the Student Success Advisor team. So again, thank you so much for joining us for our Facebook Live. We are going to be going off topic about our favorite subject on our team, which is food. We are all big foodies in the Student Success Advisor team, so we're going to connect that to poetry. April is National Poetry Writing Month, and we've been having some events at Keystone for NaPoWriMo, hosted by Miss Bridget Blosser and some of our wonderful Keystone teachers. So again, thank you for joining us for the Keystone Goes Off Topic Facebook Live event as we talk about food and poetry. We are your Student Success Advisor team here at Keystone. We can help with scheduling, navigation, motivation, time management, all of that. So if you are a student at Keystone and you need help, reach out to us. My name's Natalie Bond, and I'm one of our Student Success Advisors. And then we have Mr. Lombardo right there, who's also one of our Student Success Advisors, and Miss Bridget Blosser, again one of our Student Success Advisors, and then our fearless leader, Mrs. Aubrey Fresh, our Manager of Student Engagement. So Miss Blosser is going to teach us a little bit about poetry today. So take it away, Miss Blosser.
Absolutely. So as Miss Bond said, April is National Poetry Writing Month, and yesterday was National Haiku Month. So, yeah, very cool. I know Miss Bond yesterday shared a bunch of information about it across our medias. So we're going to talk about haikus here today. So haikus are a form of Japanese poetry that traditionally consists of 3 lines. You've probably seen them before if you've gone through a middle school program. They're very popular as a way to introduce people to poetry. The first and third lines of the poem each have 5 syllables, while the second line has 7. Haiku often focuses on nature when it's a traditional poem, specifically seasons, and it is intended to evoke a particular moment or feeling. As you've seen more traditional haikus emerge, you can see them about anything. There are places that you can go and find them just written about everyday things, or, as we're going to do today, about food. The traditional ones, and the way it was originally created, was that it was associated with Zen Buddhism. And it's a way to bring about a calm mindfulness and a oneness with nature.
Or oneness with
Well,
food.
yeah, I have a very calm and mindfulness about food, so that's my nature.
Absolutely. So in the last slide, we talked about what are syllables, as the haiku itself has a 5-7-5 structure. So when we talk about syllables, it's how many beats there are in a word. So words like day have 1 beat and 1 syllable. The word compare has 2 beats, pair. And then the word possession would have 3, possession. And so you can count it with claps, as I just did. In our weekly workshop, Mrs. Jasadis said to use counting your syllables by putting your hand under your chin, and every time your jaw drops, it counts as a syllable.
That's a good one. I never did that one before.
I didn't either. I had never heard of it.
If I have to, especially when I'm writing poetry, I have to clap it out, or it's a lost cause.
I think that's good for the jaw, because sometimes I'm stuck in between if it's 1 or if it's 2. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So, again, a lot of different ways to see it and to count it out. Additionally, with more modern haikus, you can oftentimes twist it a little bit. So if you have like a 5-8-5 or a 6-7-5, that's totally fine. You're just trying to convey whatever message that is in a structure that's very similar to that 5-7-5.
So if it's not 5-7-5, it could still be considered a haiku.
Exactly. Yeah.
Interesting.
All of the examples that I'll show you today are. So these are like more traditional examples of haiku, things about nature or things about a season. So, an old silent pond. A frog jumps into the pond. Splash. Silence again. And this is by Matsubasho, who is like the forefather of haikus. So this is very traditional, very synonymous with like the base Japanese haiku. And then the other traditional example I have here is a little bit more modern, but it's still a really good one. The west wind whispered and touched the eyelids of spring, her eyes primroses. And this is by R.M. Hansard. So you can see here that these have a very specific like cadence, and they're very much about nature. But when you look at some more modern haikus, you can see things like these two. So the world is vast and wide, so much out there to explore. Right now, let's eat lunch.
Like that one.
these were very much like an SSA one. I went hunting. Yep. And then the other one is only so many hours and so much to get done. I'd rather take a nap.
Perfect for it.
Yes, especially after eating lunch.
Yes.
Absolutely. See, they go together. But yeah, so you can see that in more modern examples, you're still following that base structure, but the topics can change. And so that's what we're really going to play with today here when you're working with us in the our Keystone Off Topic. So I want to give our SSAs here a chance to write some of their own. I know that Mrs. Crush already has one ready. If she wants to go, well, Miss Bond and Mr. Lombardo try to figure one out here.
I just wrote
Sure.
while you were reading those.
Haha.
Okay, I'll go. Snap, crackle, and pop. Go the crab legs through my hands. Now dip in butter.
Oh, I like that one.
Very good.
That's perfect for summer coming up.
Yes.
And the onomatopoeia in there is very good. Not something that we talked about here, but very poetic.
Love me some onomatopoeia. Mr. Lombardo, you have one?
Yeah, I do. Pizza is a pie with so many toppings to try. This one rhymes. Slice after slice, yum.
Oh,
Nice.
never-ending pizza toppings, so that's perfect.
Uh-huh.
I wrote mine about sushi.
Okay.
It's California rolls. Yum, sushi is delicious. I so love sushi.
Very good.
Very good.
Now I'm gonna probably have to have sushi for dinner.
Yeah, uh-huh.
And maybe
Yeah.
some pizza and crab legs.
Uh-huh.
If you write one about like a vegetarian Buddha bowl, could that be considered it being about nature?
Yeah.
Well,
See, I did make one, and I tried to tie the two together.
Oh.
So I did The Summer Sun Shines, Iced Watermelon Awaits, the perfect dessert.
Ooh, nice.
That's a good one.
Nice.
awesome. So as you can see by our poetry, Miss Blosser's is amazing.
Uh-huh.
Ours are more on the fun beginner side of things, but you don't have to be a genius or perfect or anything to write poetry, especially haikus. The purpose of them is to calm yourself and practice mindfulness, as Miss Blosser said. So there's structure, but there's no requirement on what it needs to be. Or you can write about whatever you want to write about and whatever is exciting to you. So go ahead and follow Miss Blosser's instructions on how to go through a haiku and either do the 575 syllables or switch it up and make it a little bit more modern, and share your poetry with us in the comments, or and join the National Poetry Writing Month events that we have going on for the rest of this month, and even submit your work to be published in our Keystone Poetry Anthology. I think we will all have to submit our haikus about food.
Yes.
To be
Food haikus.
it can be its own section in the anthology. SSA
Like a haiku recipe.
recipe book. That's perfect. So we'll put in the comments how to join the National Poetry Writing Month events that we have going on the next couple weeks, and how to submit your work to the Keystone Anthology of Poetry. But thank you so much for joining us for this Keystone Goes Off Topic Facebook Live event. We look forward to seeing you at the next one.
Yep, thank you.
Bye, guys.